All right, this is definitely a big week for the Olympics here in L.A. Tomorrow marks the first chance for fans, local fans, to secure a time slot to purchase LA 28 tickets. And that includes access to all the venues you see here. People who live in the greater Los Angeles area will get a special early access window. Olympians and Paralympians are celebrating the ticket registration at the LA Memorial Coliseum right now. That's where we find our Robert Kovacik. Hi, Robert.
You know what? I cannot tell you that the anticipation out here for what is going to happen in 28, you may think it's a long way away, but it is truly not. And if you are a fan, we need to point this out directly, immediately. Tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. is your chance. Your journey begins to register for tickets to LA 28. In the meantime, I'm fanning out here because I'm sandwiched between legends, Olympic legends. Ladies and gentlemen, Nadia Comaneci, Bart Connor.
Hello.
Happily married and here with us now. And as Nadia just said, in 1976.
Yes.
What did you do in 1976? The perfect 10.
I'm so happy to celebrate 50th anniversary, 2026. It's hard to believe that's been a half a century ago. The first perfect 10, but actually it was the first perfect 1.00 because the scoreboard was not ready to show a 10. So.
And Nadia, your husband here, Bart, you are back in LA.
Yeah.
Where you achieved Olympic success in 1984.
Yeah, it's unreal. And, you know, that's why I'm so excited about tomorrow, where people can start to, you know, get in line to get tickets for the games. Because one of the things that I experienced here in LA in 84 was the fact that not only was I in the Olympics, but I was in the Olympics that were in my own home country. And energy you feel from the crowd and the passion was still to this day, you know, gives me goosebumps. So I'm excited for the upcoming athletes, the Olympians and the Paralympians, who here in just a few years will be able to compete and have that same experience.
You know, what we learned today, which I think is so important, that these games, and they're promising these will be the greatest games ever, are going to be affordable and they're going to be accessible. There are going to be tickets.
1 million tickets under $100. LA28.org tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
Tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Important to know for everyone living in Los Angeles, Southern California, you are going to have an advantage to be able to pick up those tickets.
And Oklahoma City.
And Oklahoma City, our two sort of local residents. And of course, these two want to mention Oklahoma City because you don't live very far from there.
We do. We live in Norman, and we're proud that Oklahoma will be hosting the canoe slalom and the softball competition. So we'll be going back and forth from Los Angeles to Oklahoma during the games.
The other thing that I think is so wonderful, too, is that this is the first time, even though this is going to be LA's third time hosting the Olympics, the first time the Paralympics are going to be here as well. Nadia?
That's amazing because it's an historic games for hosting the Paralympics, who are always like 2 weeks after the Olympic Games. And I like people to know that they're going to be here for an Olympic moment.
Bart?
Yeah, the same. You know, these are life-changing moments for an athlete, and the fact that the fans have a chance now to get on board and to get in line and start building that enthusiasm here a couple of years out is just wonderful.
And as we wrap up, one of the things also, Colleen and Michael, that we have heard today as well from Paralympians and Olympians alike is that when the games come here, it's not just about Los Angeles. It's not just about Southern California. It's about the United States. It's about this being the host country, and that this will be a significant moment for our country, bringing people together in a city that everyone agrees is more than ready to host the Olympics.
Yeah, and I think on top of that, you know, the games are America's games, and I think there's very few things in the world that bring the whole world together like the Olympic Games do, so it's a rare opportunity for all of us.
And they speak only one language. You know which one? Sport.
On that note, would you two turn around? We're gonna leave everyone with this shot because if this doesn't get you excited about LA 28, I'm not sure what will. Let's turn around and show everybody. Bart, Nadia, the flame at the Coliseum that will be part of opening ceremonies here in 28. Excited?
Yes, we'll be here. You'll be here too?
I sure hope so.
Okay.
So here, 300 Olympians and Paralympians here today to kick off this event. And again, tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. is the time to begin your journey to get your tickets. So just want to register at 7 a.m. and then the journey begins for those of you hoping to secure tickets to this game. And can I leave you guys with one more thing while you look at this? If you think that people aren't enthusiastic about these games, they told us today, Casey Wasserman told us today, or was it Reynolds that told us today, 150,000 people so far have signed up to volunteer.
Yes.
And volunteers are what make the games.
Yes, true.
150,000. That's pretty phenomenal, huh,
That's
guys?
a lot. They said they're going to go up to 500,000. Yeah.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Going to be perhaps the greatest games ever. We'll see.
Yes.
Let's go back to you guys.
All right, Robert, thank you. You are in the presence of greatness out there today. And yes, we all speak sports.
Yes, we do.